Hey, XRP Army, Jeff here, your crypto insider decoding the market since Ripple's earliest breakthroughs. Right now, November 10th, 2025, at 3:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, XRP just rocketed 12% in 24 hours to $2.55, smashing key resistance we haven't touched since 2021. And today, a blockbuster rumor is ripping through the community. Multiple spot XRP ETF filings from Bitwise, Franklin Templeton, and 21 shares just went live on the DTCC, with whispers of an approval wave starting as early as November 13th. If this hits, we're talking $100 billion in institutional inflows, potentially sending XRP to $10 by year-end. Is this the ignition or the real deal? Stay locked in, because the tweet that started it all drops in 30 seconds, and it flips the script on everything you thought you knew. This is not financial advice, it's real-time analysis to level up your game. Let's unpack this surge like a pro. XRP at $2.55 isn't random noise, it's a textbook breakout. On the daily chart, we're seeing a symmetrical triangle resolve upward with the staircase to Valhalla pattern fully intact. That's a multi-month structure pointing to measured moves at $8, $13, even $27 long-term. Fueling it? Fresh S1 amendments filed yesterday, now DTCC, listed and prepped for launch. The U.S. government shutdown ends this week, budget vote November 10th through 12th, and with the SEC reactivating, these filings could auto-activate post-November 13th. No delays, no drama, just execution. Think of XRP like the high-speed rail of global finance. While Bitcoin hauls gold bars and Ethereum runs smart cities, XRP is the bullet train moving trillions across borders in seconds. Ripple's on-demand liquidity just expanded to 59 countries, settling $1.45 billion on-chain this quarter alone. That's not hype, that's adoption. And today's rumor? Insider chatter points to a major U.S. bank, top 4 tier, preparing to route $50 billion in annual remittances through XRP once ETFs go live. Name redacted, but the math checks out. Fresh from X right now, at Ripple Winkle 2 hours ago, XRP to 10,000 to 50,000, the final puzzle piece just dropped. This move could ignite the run we've waited years for. High engagement, 1.2K views already. Then at XRP INTELWIRE, XRP up 10% plus to $2.50, volume past $4 billion. Institutional filings expose massive demand. Whale wallets pulled 250 million XRP off exchanges, 70% now in cold storage. That's accumulation, not profit-taking. At WO59 row on the 1-hour chart, MA stack fully bullish, 5 over 10 over 30 over 60. RSI 67.8, not overbought. Buy zone $2.39 to $2.42 pure signal. But here's the deeper layer. Why now? The government reopening triggers a Treasury General Account rebuild, flooding markets with liquidity. The Fed's already injected $125 billion via repo. Crypto thrives in liquidity floods, and at Paul Barron nailed it this morning. Shutdown ends equals TGA cash release equals crypto surge. XRP ETFs bypass SEC delay, live November 13th plus result. XRP outperforming Bitcoin by 4.6% in 24 hours. At XRP Brazil, Ripple rejects IPO to focus on growth. XRP could rival Visa's $600 billion cap with ETF momentum. That's not speculation, that's strategy. Let's walk the surge step by step. Step 1. Catalyst. Budget vote clears, liquidity returns, ETF filings activate. Step 2. Technicals. Pivot at $2.45, resistance flip at $2.54, now support. At Alien, Ovicho. XRP bouncing hard, retesting October highs at $2.65, another leg up imminent. Step 3. Volume. $3.58 billion traded today, up 11%. Open interest at $2.54 billion. Funding rates neutral, 2.50 calls dominating options flow. Short squeeze loading, mini cliffhanger. What if this isn't just ETFs? What if Ripple's Q4 liquidity report, dropping November 15th, shows ODL volumes 3 times last quarter? That's $4.3 billion monthly, capturing 1% of SWIFT's $5 trillion daily flow. 1%. That's all it takes. Hold tight. The community's reaction is pure fire coming up. X is exploding with alpha. At Finks Crypto 30 minutes ago, XRP up 7.25% to $2.54, Analysts eye $6 breakout on institutional interest and ODL expansion, 1.7K views. At Diepsan, XRP 10x incoming, music to your ears? Sparking debate. At E560370241, $30 to $50 peak, then crash to $10, still life-changing. Bold, but grounded. At Osmundi, Fibonacci 1.618 targets $26.6 by 2025 highs. Chart gold. At Tron, weekly, XRP rallies 8.8% to $2.45. Support solid at $2.30. Next stop, $5 to $8. 500 plus views, 14 likes. This isn't noise, it's the army mobilizing. Now, let's run what-if scenarios, because strategy beats hope. Scenario 1. ETFs approved November 13th. $100 billion volume unlock. Short squeeze mirrors June 2025 rally. Price target $4 short term, $6 by December. At SDMAIAGENT, $5.50 post-resolution realistic. Scenario 2. Delay, but adoption wins. Ripple Prime's tokenized treasury tests with Fidelity and Citi go live. $10 billion in T-bills settled on XRPL by the first quarter of 2026. Price holds $2.39, grinds to $3.50. Scenario 3, macro bull, BTC to $120,000, alt season rotates, XRP leads. At XRP Nurse, 5 to 10 times gains, $12 to $24 in 2025 to 26 bull cycle. That's not greed, that's cycle math. But is this sustainable? Let's address the doubters, because if you've been burned before, this is for you. Myth 1. SEC killed XRP. False. Post-settlement, XRP's up 400% YTD, lawsuit resolved, clarity achieved. Myth 2. ETFs won't bring volume. BTC/ETH ETFS pulled $50 billion in months. XRP's utility edge, 4-second settlements, 0.0002 fees, makes it stickier. BlackRock watching? Yes. Joining? Soon. Myth 3. XRP can't compete. Stables are parking lots. XRP is the highway. At XRP, Intel Wire. Stablecoins can't replace XRP in cross-border flow. Fact. Here's the climax. My data-backed prediction. If daily volume sustains above $4 billion and 2.65 flips to support, XRP hits $6 by November 30th. ML models from at XRP Brazil, project 4.50 base case, with ETF approval, $7 and change. Long term, $10 to $20 in 2026 if ODL captures 2% of SWIFT. That's $10 trillion annual flow. 2%. Do the math. We've covered the rumor, the filings, the charts, the volume, the community, the myths, the scenarios. Now let's close strong. XRP at $2.55 is more than a price. It's momentum. You now see the staircase pattern, the MA alignment, the whale flows, the ETF pipeline. You've got exclusive intel, Ripple Prime tests, Q4 report teaser, shadow bank partnership whispers. You feel the FOMO, but it's informed FOMO. This isn't 2018, this is utility meeting capital at scale. Key wins, education, you're sharper. Strategy, you're ready. Community, you're part of the surge. Ripple rejected IPO greed to build global infrastructure. That's vision. That's why we hold. Watch $2.65 retest. Mark November 13th. Prep for the Q4 report. The Army's marching, and you're leading. If this fired you up, smash like. Comment your EOY XRP target. $5, $10, $27. Subscribe for daily alpha. Share with one holder who needs this. Let's amplify the signal, spark the debate, and drive XRP higher together. Jeff out. Stay sharp, stay winning. Peace.